What's going on, everybody? Thank you for watching this video. I'm going to be talking about a subject today that I've been watching people like Shannon Sharpe and Stephen A. Smith talk about over the past couple of weeks, and I get tired of hearing what they have to say about it, so I decided to go ahead and let you guys hear my opinion of what's going on with Kyrie Irving. And while there's a lot going on with Kyrie Irving out there and that whole situation, my question for you guys out there is, Kyrie Irving wrong for wanting out of Cleveland? So like I was saying, I've been watching all these sport debate shows and they've been talking about Kyrie for the last couple weeks or so, but just recently they've been talking about, is Kyrie wrong for wanting out of Cleveland? And I thought that wasn't even a question that should have been asked. Because if someone doesn't like playing for a team or doesn't like playing with the star of the team and they can't coexist, then why stay on that team and potentially sink the team with it because of your own dissatisfaction? So why is this even a question that these people are being asked, and why is this even a question that they're answering? Why is this even something to be talked about? And the sole reason that this is being talked about is the exact same reason why Kyrie wants out of Cleveland so bad. And of course, his name is LeBron James. Let me play you just a small clip of Shannon Sharpe talking about this situation and this exact question on Undisputed.
14 years, on 2 occasions, LeBron James has won more games in one season than Kyrie won in his first 3 years.
Shannon was then asked a question by Skip, asking if Kyrie went to the Knicks, would he prove anything to you? And this was Shannon's response.
If he gets them to the finals.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and hear what else Shannon had to say about this.
LeBron had that Andy Warhol painting, the one with the soup cans on it, got them to the finals at 22. That's what he did now, just a baby.
Now, some of you guys out there might be picking up what I'm trying to put down for you guys by playing these videos, but if you're out there and you don't understand why I'm playing these videos, good thing I'm about to go into it and explain it for you. So first off, let's tackle this. When Kyrie went to Dan Gilbert and said that he wanted a trade, he did it privately so that Cleveland Cavaliers didn't have to deal with negative media towards them or any of their players. He did it privately, he did it the mature way. And in the coming days after the leak of his trade request, we started getting the details of why he wanted out of Cleveland. And some of these details probably weren't surprising to many of us. Reasons such as he doesn't want to play with LeBron anymore. He doesn't want to play under his shadow. He doesn't want to be a second fiddle. He doesn't want to be a sidekick. See, because when you think of Kobe and Shaq, the other two co-stars that many have been bringing up in comparison to these two, those two were co-stars. When you think of LeBron and Kyrie, it's LeBron the superstar and then the rest of his minions. It's Kyrie, the sidekick. It's the helpful people. It's not the two co-stars, it's LeBron's team. Another reason is he wants the chance to be a face of the franchise or lead his own team. And Kyrie Irving isn't like just a role player, he's a star in this league. So is that really something we should just be like blasphemizing him for? Like getting all over him for trying to prove that he can do it himself? I mean, he has said on multiple occasions that Kobe Bryant is his mentor, and Kobe and him exchange texts all the time throughout the season, so this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. He has that same kind of Mamba mentality. But mostly what I took from it is he just didn't want to play with LeBron anymore. He wants out of LeBron's shadow. And see, the funny thing is, if you watch people like Shannon Sharpe talk about this whole situation, you wouldn't think any of those reasons. You think that, like, Shannon just came up with his own reasons, and you would have no idea about why Kyrie really wants out of Cleveland. Because listening to Shannon Sharpe, you would think that Kyrie went out and said that he's better than LeBron, or he's going to do things that LeBron hasn't done, or he's going to do the same things that LeBron did do back when he had little to no help. And it's not just Shannon Sharpe either, it's all my friends out there who were just LeBron James. They wear LeBron James pajamas, have his bed sheets, has blankets of him. I mean, it's just all the LeBron fans out there that are unhappy that Kyrie wants out are trying to make it, as always, about LeBron and compare him to LeBron like they always do. And this is why people just hate LeBron. And this is why I hate LeBron. This is why I get into so many heated arguments with my friends. This is why we get into yelling matches, screaming matches, because they just try to make everything about LeBron and compare everyone to him as if that is even what we're talking about. We always have to bring up LeBron somehow, and it has nothing to do with that. And anyone out there, bring me some proof in case I'm wrong, but the last time I checked, I don't remember Kyrie ever saying that the reason why he wanted to leave is because he's better than LeBron and he wants to prove it somewhere else. Last time I checked, I didn't think Kyrie said that he's going to go do things that LeBron hasn't done. Last time I checked, I didn't think Kyrie said, oh, go put me on the worst team out there in the NBA, give me no help, give me no players around me that can do anything, and I'll do it myself because I'm just that type of player. No, he never said that. I don't know where Shannon Sharpe and all these LeBron fans are getting this from, but that's nowhere near what he said. Actually, no, I know where they're getting this from. They just want to make it all about LeBron, because apparently you can't be a franchise player unless you're as skilled as LeBron. So I guess every other team in the NBA out there, every other team with a young star or a franchise player, no, you're not a franchise player because you're not as skilled as LeBron James. Go ahead and take almost every player in NBA history, besides maybe a handful that aren't LeBron James, and apparently they're not franchise players because you're not as skilled as LeBron James. Like, how stupid does that sound? You do not have to be LeBron James to be a franchise player. That's just one of the most ignorant things I've ever heard in my life. You don't even have to be close to LeBron James to be a franchise player. You don't have to be almost as good as him. That's not in the little details of this application for being a franchise player. That's just not... That's not what's asked of you if you're a franchise player. You don't have to be as good as LeBron. And I'll bring up something I always tell my friends anytime we talk about LeBron and his rings and his championships. The teams that you've seen beat LeBron don't have players that are just better than him or players that are close as better as him. They beat him with team basketball. If you've ever played basketball, you know anything about basketball. Team basketball beats star power anytime you do it correctly. If you play team basketball, you can beat anybody, and that's how you beat LeBron. The teams that have went out there and just said, oh, we're just going to outstar him, we're just going to try to get stars, and then we're going to try to beat him. No, that's not how you beat LeBron. You beat LeBron by playing team basketball and beating him that way. You've never seen LeBron beat a team that just plays team basketball like that. And for all you LeBron fans out there who are going to say, oh, he came back from 3-1. What about that one? He was playing against a Warriors team that played team basketball. Well, a lot of things had to happen for LeBron to win that championship, like a Draymond Green suspension, which he initiated, injury to Iggy's back, and an injury to Andrew Bogut's knee. It took a lot of things to go wrong, not even mentioning that Steph wasn't even healthy in that series. So it took all those things to happen just for the Cavs to escape at the skin of their teeth and win in 7 games. That's what had to happen for LeBron to beat them. And for all of you also out there who are going to say, well, this past team with the Warriors are just star power. No, that's not why they beat LeBron, even though I'm sure they could probably beat LeBron because they have star power, because they do have 4 All-Stars. So if you pack 4 stars on a one team, then yeah, I guess you could beat him. But that's not even why KD went there. KD went there because they played perfect team basketball. You want to learn about the game of basketball? You want to see how the right way to play basketball? Go watch the Spurs and go watch the Warriors. They play the most perfect basketball I've ever seen, and that's why KD went there. It's not about who takes the last shot. It's about playing the right way, making the right pass, and playing fluently. That's how you play the game of basketball, and that's how you win. And that's how they are so dominant. They're not so dominant because they have 4 stars. They go out there and play iso ball and just say, oh, I'm going to outstar you. No, they play exactly the right way, which is why all of them are so great and why they're just such a great team. That's why. My point in saying this is because Kyrie Irving isn't out there saying that he wants to go be put on the worst team in basketball and be the only one who knows how to catch a basketball, how to shoot a basketball, how to dribble it, and he's going to go win a championship. That's not what he's saying. He's saying he wants out from LeBron's shadow because he gets no credit for anything that happens in Cleveland. Everything that happens in Cleveland is about LeBron. Anything that goes on is about LeBron. When they win the championship, oh, LeBron brought the championship back. No, everything is not a... It's always about LeBron. It's as simple as that. It's never about Kyrie. It's always about LeBron. And I'm getting so heated over this because it's as simple as that. And the people that make it always about LeBron is precisely the exact reason why Kyrie wants out of Cleveland. Just listen to people talk about it and talking to my friends about LeBron. When that game-winning shot that Kyrie hit in the finals, all I heard was, oh, LeBron set him up for it. LeBron did it. LeBron's the one who did the block. You should be thinking LeBron. Kyrie just hit one of the greatest shots we've ever seen over Steph, who was playing good defense on it for the championship, and we're talking about LeBron's block. What? I'm not even playing with LeBron, and it makes me mad. I can only imagine if I was Kyrie, who is the one who won the championship with that shot. Listen to everyone now even talking about his shot. All we're talking about is LeBron's block that set it up. I mean, imagine that happening to you. Imagine you hitting the game-winning shot, and then everyone's talking about someone else. I mean, that's just ridiculous. You just hit the game-winning shot. I can only imagine. I'd be going crazy if I was Kyrie. And for all of you guys who think that Kyrie is somehow wrong for wanting out of Cleveland because he's not as good as LeBron James, so he can't lead his own franchise, let me tell you this. There are 30 teams in the NBA, and let's just say you take the top 30 players, okay? And you want to put one on each one of those teams so each team can have a franchise player. Unfortunately, that's not how it works in the NBA, because the Golden State Warriors probably have 4 of the top 30 players, and then Cleveland has LeBron. So that's 5 taken out right there. So are you telling me that even with counting those 5 players in there, that Kyrie isn't a top 30 player? And if he is, that means he's good enough to be the best player on one of those teams, because each one of those 30 teams need a player to call a franchise player. And not everybody can have LeBron. So, of course, Kyrie can be a franchise player because there's only so many players to go around. And it's not like it's just because, oh, you're picking at the bottom of the can when you're picking Kyrie. No, he's probably in the top half, maybe top 20 of those 30 NBA players. My point is that you don't have to be as good as LeBron to be a franchise player. You don't even have to be as good as Kevin Durant. You just honestly have to be, if you're just looking at numbers and the common sense, you just have to be a top 30 player because there's only 30 teams and there's only so many players that can go around with the Golden State Warriors already having 4 of the top 30 on one team. So you just have to be a top 30 player to be able to be a franchise player. So is Kyrie Irving a top 30 player? Duh. So once again, Kyrie never said that he was better than LeBron. He never said he was going to do what LeBron did back in 2007 or his whole career before he went to Miami when he had no help. He never said any of that. He just said he wants to go be on his own franchise where he can be the best player, or even, I don't even think he cares about being the best player. He just wants to go somewhere where he can be a co-star with somebody. So when they win, both of them get credit. Because when the Cleveland wins and something happens in Cleveland, it's all about LeBron. All you hear is LeBron. He just wants to be a co-star and get some credit for another team. That means he can go to San Antonio. He can go to Minnesota because they're all about in the same area when you talk about talent and best players. So if he wants out of Cleveland, what's wrong with that? I'm sorry about this being a pretty long video, but I just had to say everything so you guys completely understood what I said. Because everyone out there is trying to make this about, oh, Kyrie said he's better than LeBron. Oh, everyone's always comparing it to what LeBron has done when Kyrie hasn't said anything about being better than LeBron or wanting to be as good as LeBron. He's never said any of this. So I don't know why this is going on. So that question is just, it just doesn't make sense. I don't understand why people are asking it and why people are even answering these questions about, oh, is Kyrie wrong for wanting out of Cleveland? It doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Kyrie's wrong for wanting out of Cleveland? Do you think that the media and LeBron lovers out there are making it about Kyrie being better than LeBron when he's never said that? You guys disagree with me saying that? Let me know in the comment section below, or you guys can hit me up on my Twitter @KookieHill and just let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for me. I really would appreciate the support. And if you have any criticisms about the video, go ahead and hit it up in the comment section below and let me know what you didn't like, or you can hit me up on Twitter @KookieHill if you don't like it, and let me know what you guys don't like about it. And for all you Pistons fans out there who didn't see my last video, I talked about why Stanley Johnson should start for the Pistons this upcoming season. And if you have seen it, go ahead and show your friends. I'll put the link for it right up here for you guys. And that's all I have for you guys today. Go ahead and once again hit me up in the comment section below and let me know you guys' thoughts. I love hearing about what you guys think about my videos. And until my next video, or until something else pops up in the NBA or NFL, I'll see you guys then. Have a great day, guys.